This is KCR, the sound of state.
There's a New Jersey?
Yeah, they just opened it.
Live from KCR Studios in San Diego, California.
This is Brett and Mackee in the morning.
With your hosts, Brett Michael.
Wait, the train passed by because it's a ghost train.
And Mackee Demick.
Lasted you like you find me.
On KCR.
The award-winning sound of state.
Future of radio, you jabronis.
There's a legend around these parts about two men who came into town riding horses and saddles. They say they got up early, real early, earlier than most men did. And when they came into town, they caused a riot. Men whispered at the name, but they sure packed quite a punch. Of course, I'm talking about Brett and Mackee in the morning.
Yeah, okay, so that pretty much sums it up.
It's a good start.
Was it though?
Why are you upset today?
Where to begin? So I seem to have this, I don't know if it's a unique problem, but it's definitely a recurring one.
What is that?
And it's just that, like, I will set 7 alarms in the morning, right? Like, I will set just a ton of alarms, like a stupid amount of alarms.
Yeah.
And somehow I will still wake up in a panic after seeing that I'm, like, super late for whatever I gotta be at.
Sorry. What, do you just sleep through your alarms?
I guess. That's the thing, is because this has been happening to me forever.
Maybe you should get, like, an actual alarm clock.
I don't know how that would help, though.
Just to be a lot louder. You should get one of those ones that they have for deaf people. You should.
Is that a thing?
You should turn down that bed.
It's coming down.
Oh, it's coming down. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. Alarm clocks for deaf people. They put like a little pad on the bed, and it vibrates when you're supposed to wake up like really hard.
Yeah, that's smart.
I feel like that worked for you.
See, because okay, so whenever this happens, I tend to say my alarm did not go off.
I'm sure it went off.
That's the thing, though. Is like I know at least one of them went off today, but it was like the stupid early one.
Yeah.
Like the one to let you know that the other ones are coming.
Yeah.
Right? And I know I shut that one off. However, I do not remember any of the ones after that. And there's a lot of times where, like, I won't remember any of them.
You can get a deaf alarm clock for $40.
It's not bad, actually. But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, I know I set them, and I don't think there's any way that they just didn't go off.
Yeah.
Like, because that's not how that works, I think. Yet, I won't, like, I'll wake up in a panic and have to get ready like today.
Yeah.
And then I won't remember any of the alarms.
I don't
know. Speaking of which, you know what? Now that I think about that, sure enough. Okay, good thing I checked because, so I guess yesterday when my laptop was ready to go in my backpack, it shut off, either because it died or because of an update. And I did change everything out yesterday in our software, and so the intro was updated and all the songs were updated. However, when it shut off, it didn't save.
Switched back, yeah.
It switched back to everything we had before. So it was a good thing I checked because it doesn't have any of the stuff that we had ready for today.
Gotta do a little business on the air.
No, that's cool. I can do this while we talk. What do you got going on? Why, is it just the usual traffic or?
Well, but I put on pants that they're ripped. Big surprise there, and I guess they're dirty, so I'm looking like a bum. Cause I also woke up in a little bit late, but not like nearly as late as you.
Well, how late did you wake up?
Well, normally I shoot to leave for about 9, so I have time, you know.
Yeah.
Cause it doesn't matter even.
Wait, how long is the commute from San Marcos?
At this time, cause it's like prime traffic time, probably about 35, 40 minutes.
Okay.
And usually I gotta get gas, cause I for some reason putting in $40 of gas hurts more than putting $5 of gas every day.
Oh my god.
Because I don't want to put in $40. Because then also my brother will use the car as well, like in between times that I'm not driving it. So he'll use my gas. So I don't want him free riding on my gas. So I've got it calculated down to the T of how much gas it takes me per day. It takes me about $6.65 per day.
65 what?
$6.65 per day.
Gotcha.
And I'll usually get back home with like 5 to 10 miles left on the tank. That's perfect, because then it's perfect because my brother has to pay for his gas and all as well. Because I'm not that nice of a guy. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, sure, dude, just coast off my gas, be a big boy. But no, yeah. And then I had this real spooky dream last night.
What was that about?
So I don't know. Apparently, this is a lot less common than I thought, because everybody I've asked said they've never had that dream. But have you ever had a dream where like you can't stop pushing your teeth out? I think I've talked about this.
Yeah, you have talked about this.
I had one of those dreams again, and but this one was even deeper. So I had that dream, and then I woke up in the dream, and I thought that hadn't happened. I was like, oh, good, it was only a dream. And then I went up to the mirror, and I saw like half my teeth were missing. I was like, oh no, it actually happened.
Oh no.
And so then I touched my other teeth to make sure they weren't falling out, and they fell out. And so I just couldn't stop pushing all my teeth out. So I stopped having teeth, and then they regrew back in after a while. But then
at the same time or separately?
I don't know. You know, like that dream like thing, things happen, but you don't know the timeline of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like my teeth grew back in, and then I was like, oh good, my teeth are back. That's good. And then I started pushing them out again. I couldn't do that. It was just a cycle for a few times, and I didn't really like it. And I woke up in a hot sweat, checking on my teeth, making sure they weren't gone. But yeah, that was a spooky dream I had.
It sounds pretty spooky. I don't. Yeah, teeth stuff doesn't sound fun.
And it's not. It happened a lot more when I had braces too.
I'm pretty sure it is common though. I'm pretty sure that's a common.
Let's see if I can find a statistic for that. But
because I remember hearing about it, and if I remember hearing about it, it must be a thing, right?
How common
the world revolves around me.
Is teeth pushing dreams?
Full sentences, yes.
I told you I Google full sentences. It makes me feel whole.
I know. Okay, I'm just saying.
Interpreting teeth dreams and teeth falling out. Real meaning of dreams. Let's see what it has to say. So how do you interpret? It's a lot of reading. Never mind.
Okay.
But I like it. I like teeth pushing out. So what was that Snapchat you had? It was like they were talking about on air. Like
right. Okay.
Coffee something.
See, this is the one that people were waiting for, because I told multiple people yesterday that I was going to talk.
Yeah.
Smack.
Oh.
I didn't say smack.
I'm not affiliated with you.
So I work at a radio company. I was going to say station, but it's multiple stations. And yesterday I was board hopping until midnight on one of those stations. And so we have this whole kitchen area, like this brand new floor of a building that this company owns, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know why I'm being so vague, because I've mentioned all this by name before on the show.
Let's just go ahead and leave it alone, so you have plausible deniability.
Yeah. So I went out in the kitchen yesterday, because that's where the coffee maker is, right? And I made myself a cup of coffee. Actually, you have to do it twice on that machine.
Why is that?
Because it only makes like a half.
Oh.
You good?
Whoa.
Dying.
Wow. All right. Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so the coffee machine's like one of those touch screen like
fancy ones. Yeah.
No, it's like a car dealership one.
Oh, okay.
Where it's like it gives you actually probably worse than some of the car dealership ones I've been to, because it has like the option for like lattes.
Oh,
like
shoot. I love those. Yeah.
However, it's not one of the ones that has like it has like a little milk pod in it, so it stores the milk and it makes it all fresh and stuff.
Yeah.
This has like non-dairy creamer powder and vanilla flavor
disgusting.
powder. Yeah, and so like I got all excited the first time I tried it, and then it came out. It literally just tastes like plastic coffee. Anyway, but that's not the point. So I went out there and in the little kitchen area, which is not really a little kitchen area, it's like a connecting area between like the sales department, and the whole building's a circle. It's like an Inception dream, right?
Yeah.
And so Anyway, so I'm in the kitchen, and they have the feed from any one of the 5 or so stations that's in there playing at any given moment.
Yeah.
And they just so happen to have the station. Like it was just me and these 5 other dudes in the building. The 5 other dudes were in the studio next to me.
Yeah.
Right on the air, on the channel for younger people. We'll say.
What time was this?
This was probably 10 o'clock at night last night.
Okay.
Right. And I was walking through the kitchen, and I did notice, like, the one thing I did notice that was a little bit out of the ordinary was that the sink was full.
Yeah.
It's like a full kitchen with like a dishwasher and stuff like that, right? And so the sink was full, and I was like, that's kind of weird, but whatever. I'm not
Not my
the maid.
job. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I went back to my studio, kept working on the show, like our show, because that's what I do at work.
Yeah.
Right. And then a little bit later, I went back out, I think, to grab the rest of my stuff before I was leaving. And these guys on the air, right?
Yeah.
They're on the air on a commercial radio station getting paid to do this.
Yeah.
And the other thing that pissed me off
Is
was
it like a talk show, or is it just
apparently. I think it was
okay.
like a talk show where they play music.
Yeah.
Like it's
like one of those hybrid shows.
kind of. It's not a straight up talk show like ours, but more. It's on a music channel, and they talk in between, so they're like adding personality to it or whatever.
Gotcha.
But in longer chunks than a normal jock would.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that pissed me off was that early on in their show, they all looked like the very smug, I drink hoppy IPA types too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like all wearing like black hoodies with really bad tattoos down their arms. And
He's really talking trash.
and stupid beer. I don't care.
Yeah.
Fire me.
Yeah. All right, you heard it here first. I forget which radio. I'm not good with
Or
that stuff, but
you give me a job, because like we'll get there.
you give it the hot take.
Anyway, so they had an expensive camera. I didn't want to stare, so I didn't quite get what it was, but it had a big old lens on it. It had one of the little like scallopy things on the end, so you know it was an expensive one.
Yeah.
Right? And this guy's getting the freaking camera all up in their face and like, doing little like different motions or whatever. And so that just kind of sets the scene for what they're doing in here.
Yeah.
And all the while, the guys are obviously trying to look like they're ignoring the fact that the camera is there.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't even know.
I physically can't do that. If like this one's okay because it's stationary, I forget it's there. But if somebody's just in my face, I would.
Well, but you also got to like. I feel like it's part of the media, like it's part of the show. Like
Yeah.
you have to acknowledge that you're on camera, because that actually brings that extra bit of flair into it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, what's the added benefit of having the camera if you act like it's not there?
So you can see their cute little faces.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing, is like you negate that if you're like pretending like it's not happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Anyway,
but we don't acknowledge that the camera's there.
we do. I do
90% of the time.
Well, but it's not like we're actively ignoring
That's
it.
true.
though.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. Honestly, I just forget about it.
I tend to as well, but
Yeah.
however, we use it on occasion, like
Yeah.
where we'll have to show something on the stream or something. Anyway, but so they're on the air, right, with this big old expensive camera shoved in their face. There's like 6 dudes in this room,
Yeah.
right?
Sounds like the start of a good porno.
All right. And I went out to get the rest of my stuff from the kitchen.
Yeah.
And these guys are on the air talking about the dirty dishes in the sink.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about, getting paid to talk about on the air.
See,
But it wasn't even that. It
Yeah.
was they started out by complimenting the company that we work for.
yeah.
And telling them what a nice job they did with the building, describing what the building looked like, which I get is what I just did, but I feel like I'm more just setting the scene for this story.
Yeah.
Right?
You're doing everything that you're making fun of.
Well, but I have to tell that to
yeah.
tell the story.
Yeah.
And so and they're really nice building, and really we're in a nice studio, and then there's this kitchen with a nice sink. And like they're obviously leading us to the dirty dishes in the sink, talking about like, oh, why doesn't anybody do it? I'm like, dude, how about like on your music break you go and do the dishes and shut up about it and actually like talk about something that's halfway decent content on the air. And that was because I Snapchatted Marvy J.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're talking about dirty dishes on the air. Brett and Mackee in the morning with like the greater than symbol a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta kick out of that.
I want Marvy J's Snapchat. I feel like he gets great Snapchats.
I'll give it to you.
Oh, yes, dude. I feel like he gives great. I feel like he gives good night Snapchats.
Probably.
Like he's the type.
He's
He's
a
like,
lot
good
of
night all.
He does a lot of very wholesome Snapchats from church.
I freaking love wholesome Snapchats.
Yeah.
Even from church, that's even better, dude.
He likes to Snapchat his bird, Cardi Bird.
Cardi Bird, dude. I'm liking this guy. I liked him when I met him, but I really like him now. Like Cardi Bird, that's freaking fantastic.
Yeah. Anyway, so That just really got to me last night because I was sitting in a box, being silent, not being able to be on the air, knowing that this is what we do. Like we do this for free every week, and not to mention our camera work is live, and it could be it could be even better if we had the budget for it, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
But they're sitting in there getting paid on a contract with benefits, talking about the dirty dishes in the sink.
I wish I got benefits, dude.
You're right.
I'm still on my parents' insurance.
So my point being, I legitimately think we're better than them.
Mm.
I think that we do a better job on the air.
Yeah.
And yet we don't sit and talk about, whatever the nasty ass floors outside our studio or whatever. And we've talked about some dumb stuff on this show.
Yeah.
We've gone on some dumb tangents. However, I don't think that we ever forget to be entertaining, or at least try to.
See, that's the difference is we're not entertaining, but we like to have fun with it.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll go with that. But these guys were just straight up talk. Like they weren't even really complaining. It was like this, like fake sounding like I need like something to talk about.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sound fake outraged about the dishes in the sink. Like they did not sound natural on the air at all. Yet they're still getting paid to talk about the dirty dishes in the sink.
Well, whatever radio station you are, hire us. I could use a job.
Yeah, for real. Well, and they were only in there for as long as we do our show.
Yeah.
And we just spent 20 minutes talking about them.
Yeah. See, that's what they want. They want the publicity.
Well, I never mentioned who they were. I still don't even know their names or what show they are.
I feel like one of them is probably Robert. That's a very.
I feel like there was a Kyle in there.
Kyle.
Yeah, and maybe a Trenton.
Trenton.
They were all very white.
I used to know a kid named Trenton. He got kicked out of school for being like a psychopath type. But,
yeah, I see that.
I was like,
that's a very Trenton thing.
Yeah. Trenton. I had another thing I wanted to talk about, but I forget what it was.
What? I got another segment.
You just go ahead because I forget what I want to talk about, but it was a hard hitting one. So this one's gonna be the Brett hour.
Okay. I mean, I got two segments.
All right.
Yeah, just in case.
All right. Okay.
Actually, I'm have to pull everything else up because I lost the document I put together with the game. Unless Microsoft Word
Stop yawning. Oh boy.
Goes on rant about content, yawns into the mic.
That's the quality. That's the high quality that people come to expect from us.
Let's see. It did not save. Great. That's cool. Okay. Well, I'll just have to wing it. Okay. Thanks.
You want to know what my job makes me do now?
What?
And this one made me salty, because I get it. I look pretty. What's the word? Homeless.
Okay.
Yeah, I look pretty homeless right now. I get that. With the hair and the beard, that's fine. It's respectable. But so I went to work at some other. We have like a couple venues that I work at sometimes. I went to work at the other venue that I've never worked at before.
Yeah.
And so I guess the person who runs it there, she has a problem with like my hair being down and me having a nose piercing in, which is fine. It's respectable because I get it. We work around food.
Yep.
But what she did, which made me so freaking salty, she refused to talk to me about it. Like she didn't tell me she had a problem with it or anything. She went to the head manager of the company about it. Like they just went straight up the ladder. And she told him about it rather than talking to me about it, just saying, hey, can you like put your hair up and take your nose piercing out?
Yeah.
She went to the head of the company, so he had to talk to me with an HR rep there, explaining how some people have some problems with that. And then he tried to wrap it back to how it's actually for the guests. Like the guests have a problem with possible cleanliness because food might get or hair might get into the food or whatever. But let me break that.
From your piercing?
No, that is just. I think there's no piercing policy, which is respectable. It's fine. But again, I would just rather she talk to me about it because nobody else had a problem with it before that.
Yeah, and before you get into it, I think the policy everywhere I've always worked under, every boss I've ever had, is like you don't escalate it unless you absolutely have to.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't want to get the person above them involved.
That's what I'm saying.
It just creates more problems for everybody.
See, I'm a very reasonable person. Like I have no problem with taking it out and putting my hair up if there's a problem. But the fact of the matter is, you're the only one that has a problem with it, and you're gonna escalate it like that. Yep. That's the problem. Because then the head manager tried to wrap it back, like not saying it was that person's fault, but like they're trying to say that it's for guests, like comfort, like cleanliness or whatever. Just fine if there weren't other people that had their hair down, like girls that have their hair down that work with the food all the time.
Yeah.
And all I do is I carry the food out. I don't even like really prepare it or anything. Mm-hmm. So, but regardless, the company policy is fine. But was just so frustrating that she had to escalate it up the ladder, and now I got to go work with her Sunday again, and I'm going to throw so much shade.
Do it.
So much shade. Because I'm leaving that job once I move to Vegas for the summer.
Yeah.
So
wait, are you, speaking of which, are you going to be in Vegas at the end of May?
No, I'm gonna be leaving like the beginning of June.
Shoot, I still got an extra ticket to Punk Rock Bowling.
Oh shoot! Wait, when is that?
It's literally the last weekend of May.
I actually should probably still be here
Okay, we'll talk about it.
because there's still that other concert that you got for me. That's the 24th, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
We'll talk about
I
it.
should still probably be here, but yeah, we'll give it a chat. But yeah, so I can't wait because I'm leaving that job soon, so I'm just coasting right now. And the manager was like, "You can just get a haircut if you want. That would change it all." I'm like, "All right." But now I'm just not gonna do it out of spite.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Because I look absolutely stupid with my hair up like in a bun, like a little man bun. I look so dumb because this little hair down here still flaps down.
Do a Zlatan?
What?
A Zlatan?
A Zlatan?
Yeah, Google who that is.
Okay.
He's a football player, but like
How
soccer.
would you spell that?
Zlatan.
Oh, that.
Zlatan.
Okay.
He's the guy that headbutted the other guy in
Oh,
the
is-
World Cup.
I thought that was like Zinedine Zidane.
That might have been actually Zinedine
Zidane or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I thought it was Zlatan.
I look like Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I look a lot like him, but there's more flaps on the side because
Gotcha.
like the sides of my hair won't go up, so I look absolutely stupid. But I guess that's what the company wants. That's all right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. The salt.
What was the other salty thing you said you had to talk about?
That was pretty much it. I
Oh.
mean, that just pissed me off last night because I was like, I'm sitting there getting paid less than them doing like being fully equipped to be able to go on the air and do things. Yeah, I just got to sit there and watch them suck.
You just need your big break, dude. That's all it is.
Kinda. I mean, still, our show's better than whatever the hell that was. So,
It's all right.
yeah.
I don't know.
It's not like they're gonna hear this anyway. So.
No, what can you ask for? Watch them actually be able to hear it, and then you're just like,
Oh no,
you're just blocked from the radio world.
I wish they would. No, you got to be a shark.
Throw shade. I wish they would.
You got to be a shark.
See, but can you be a shark if you're trying to? Well, I don't know. Are you trying to be employed by that radio company?
I am employed by the radio company.
Well,
Further
like,
employed?
Further employed, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to.
And we'll see if
Well,
if you're talking crap about. Like,
I'm gunning for him.
yeah. You try to take their spot. That's all right. That's reasonable.
We legit. Okay, that's the thing though. Is I feel like we legitimately could.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most frustrating part to me. Is it's like if they decided one day, and not like this was like even a thing that's even floated out there or out in the in the radio ether.
Yeah.
But it's like hypothetically speaking, if one day we were just to go step in that studio and crack the mic, like
Let's just do it, dude.
it would be so much better than whatever the hell that was.
Are you able to like go on air, or
No.
do you have to like have
I
a
can't.
set?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
That's not my
No,
job.
I was just gonna say take it over. Just go on air. Sure, you'll get fired.
It would be
but-
possible. I mean, hypothetically speaking, it's possible.
Sure, you'd get fired, but like, hey, that's what radio's all about, right? Anarchy, I guess. Or that's what the kids say.
That's what it's. That's
You ever see? There's this movie. You ever see? It's called Airheads.
no.
Had Brendan Fraser, Adam Sandler, and Steve Buscemi. Possibly the best movie I've ever seen in my life. Is like
Even worse, better than Grown Ups.
It's a different kind of worse better.
Ah.
Like it's three people that have absolutely zero business being together. Like Brendan Fraser, Steve Buscemi, and Adam Sandler. Who's that?
It's JJ. I think.
JJ. What's up, JJ?
I'm bad with
Hop in here.
names.
Yeah, but like it's one of those movies that has it's just no business being made. But it's fantastic. You should give it a watch. Let me give you the synopsis of it. I'm not very good at that. I'm not very good at
Does it involve the candy airheads?
No, not at all. It's just airheads like the insult. Like oh you're an airhead type of thing. So it got a 21% rating. And 3 aspiring rock musicians, Chaz, Pip, and Rex.
Chaz.
Yep.
Chaz is such a 90s name.
Yep. Are determined to have their band's demo tape played out on the air. Out of desperation, they sneak into a Los Angeles radio station, but when the manager, Milo, meets them with hostility, they resort to threatening them with realistic-looking water pistols. Soon the situation escalates, and the none-too-bright rockers get in over their heads.
Yeah, it sounds
It's a fantastic movie.
like it. Yeah.
I mean, it's actually terrible, but it's like one of those like terribles that I loved. And it cost $11 million to make that movie.
In 1990 something money though,
It's a lot of money.
quite a bit.
I don't see how it could have cost that much, but it's a great movie. You should watch it.
Yeah.
I give it four stars out of 5.
That's an 80%.
That is, I give it 4 stars. I think it's pretty good, but I don't know. Who am I? I'm not. That's why. I guess that's not why I'm employed. Or I guess I'm not employed as a movie critic. That's why.
You could be. You could be like that show, The Critic.
I've never seen that show.
I feel like you need an animated series.
An animated series?
Yeah, like an animated spin-off.
Yeah, I feel like animation would be very good at capturing the essence of my voice.
I think so, yeah.
Because it's very garbled on inability to speak properly. I feel like that's my persona.
I feel like it would just clean you up a lot. It would Disney-fy you.
It would Disney-fy me, so I'm not like a garbage human being.
You don't get the hard truths of
Yeah,
Mackee. Just the part that they want you to see.
Yeah, they don't get the hard truth of I'm showing up in a jacket and I think these shorts have taco sauce on them.
Nice.
So
that's like the season 3 jacket right there.
Yeah, it's pretty. I like this jacket. It's very nice.
By the way, we got to start figuring out our season finale.
Let's just have an orgy on the air.
We mentioned that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like physically when it is. Because I think it's in 2 weeks.
Primetime orgy.
Okay.
Let's change it to 6 to 8 p.m.
That way we're taking on shows such as The Mentalist and The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Is The Mentalist even still on the air?
Is The Big Bang Theory still on the air?
I think so.
I don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure
Sheldon's
it is.
still playing that game. The Big Bang. How bad is that show? Young Sheldon still running?
I hope not. It's like, because the thing that got me the most about that was that it seemed like such a dumb idea, and it was.
Mm-hmm.
However, and everybody had pretty much agreed with that claim, or that idea that it's awful.
Mm.
But then it came out to like halfway decent reviews.
Yeah.
And then it was like one of those things that remains a thing, but nobody talks about it being a thing.
Yeah. By the way, Big Bang Theory still is on the air. It's season 11, episode 8.
Yeah, that just needs to die. Big Bang Theory was never.
No, excuse me. Season 11, episode 20. Right.
It was never good.
Wow. And then let's see about that Young Sheldon game. I don't think it's still on.
I really hate the long like production cycles.
Oh, it has to still be on
for some of like the really actually good shows.
Yeah.
Which like I would rather them take their time and have it be good.
Yeah.
However, it's really annoying have to wait 2 years or a year and a half between seasons of Better Call Saul.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the reason is because like you can just pump out these sitcoms with laugh tracks.
Yeah.
Pretty easy, pretty quick. Sorry.
You all right?
No, dude. I'm not. I slept actually a decent bit last night, but I think I just overshot it.
No, that happens.
It was a little, yeah, but I feel like you can just pump out those sitcoms really easy, like the laugh tracks. But
of course you can. But
when you need in-depth analyses,
that's the problem with those TV as cinema shows, where it's like every episode's basically a short film.
Yeah, I mean, well, what can you do? Well, because there's like no continuation, but. I don't know, but that is Better Call Saul actually good?
It's really good. Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Have you ever seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
That's a good show. I know it's like a spin-off of it, but
I almost like Better Call Saul better.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Breaking Bad's kind of hard to top. It's a good one.
I would give it a shot. It's on Netflix. It's really good.
Want some of that chili pea he's making?
Yeah. See, it's funny because like Better Call Saul almost makes like the Breaking Bad memes like that.
Yeah.
Feel trite. Like it. I don't know.
Like, what do you mean? I honestly don't know what the word trite means.
I don't know, because I feel like Breaking Bad had like a couple of those like jokes in there that like everybody latched onto, whereas Better Call Saul, I feel like the humor is kind of more ingrained into the show.
Got you.
As opposed to like relying on a couple like
little gags.
Yeah, here and there.
Shoot, you're selling it. I kind of want to watch it.
It's really good. No, it's really, really good. And it has some of the characters from Breaking Bad as well.
Does it have Walter?
Not yet. However,
wait, is there actually playing it?
I think so. I think Bryan Cranston mentioned something about being in it.
Really?
Because it's documenting how
like Saul's side of it.
Yeah, well, but this was before he was Saul.
Oh, okay.
His name was Jimmy.
His name was Jimmy. Oh shoot, dude! I gotta look this up. I gotta look this up right now because
which part of it?
Just the whole show.
Oh, okay. No, it's really good.
How many seasons does it have right now?
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you're like waiting for the 4th one?
Yes.
Is it?
I think it's 3 at least.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
It should be.
Well, I guess I might know what I'm doing today.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's worth the time.
All right. I'm gonna go buy a lot of lottery tickets, like probably $2,000 worth, and just scratch them off while I'm watching Better Call Saul.
And eating pork rinds.
No, I hate pork rinds.
Really?
I absolutely hate pork rinds. They're fried pork fat, and they feel like it to me going down.
They're pretty good.
I hate them.
Like
there's few things that I hate in this world, food related, but that's one of them. That and black olives.
You gotta slum it sometimes, though.
You know, if I was really in need and all there was pork rinds there, sure, I'll give it a go. But the fact of the matter is, they're awful. That black olives and
What if you gotta slum it?
black olives.
No, pork rinds, because they're cheap. You gotta slum
Yeah,
it.
if I have to slum it, I will eat pork rinds.
Okay.
But
Fair enough.
if I was on a desert island and the only thing that grew there was black olives, which I know how do you even make like?
You gotta like cure them or something in a jar.
So if there's only jars of black olives on that desert island, or it's between that and death, I would choose death. I refuse to eat black olives.
I think I would just choose death anyway.
Well, is that insatiable will to live, I suppose, when you're on a desert island? But if I had to choose between that and death, I would probably actually kill myself early. Which, regardless, I would rather do that anyways. So
yeah, same.
the time alone would be nice, but
Yeah. The sweet release of death.
Still got a little baby cough.
Yeah.
I think I'm just perpetually sick.
I think so too.
It's just like a.
I mean, if you were to make a compilation of you coughing over the 3 seasons,
Yeah.
it's quite a bit.
It's just like it's this lack of quality of life, lack of sleep, lack of Actually, it's mostly just lack of sleep.
Yep.
A lot. I eat pretty well, I don't eat too bad. Sometimes, I go on little bad binges, but I don't eat too bad. I think it's mostly sleep. Sleep messes me up. Because either if I sleep way too much, then I feel awful like I do today. If I sleep too little, I feel awful like I normally do.
Because you forget that there's no like catching up on sleep. Like you can't do that.
Yeah.
It's not a thing.
No, yeah, like it's just you just need to get a consistent like 6 to 8 hours a night, then you'll be good. But it's either 2 hours or like 12 hours. So there's no safe middle ground.
I think I slept 13 hours the other night for the first time in forever because I had been up for 38 hours.
That's a good
No,
run.
wait, no,
That's a
no.
good run.
Let me think about that. Yeah, it must have been 38.
That's a good
hours.
run.
Yeah. And so I think I passed out without realizing it around like 9:30 at night, and then woke up around 11 the next day. So,
That's pretty nice. Yeah. This last I guess it was Saturday night to Sunday morning. I went to a party down here, and my other car wouldn't start because I had the Mini Cooper.
Yep.
That car wouldn't start, so I had to sit there. I was trying to fix whatever it was. It was like a hose had come loose, but I couldn't figure out what it was, so it wasn't giving like proper vacuum to the supercharger.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't figure out what hose it was, and it was like midnight at this point. And so I finally get it fixed, and so I try to do a party. I don't get down here till like 1, and then so we all start having a couple brews, and so I didn't end up going to bed till like 8 in the morning.
Oh jeez.
And I had to work at 3, so I slept till like maybe 10:30 down here, and then I went back home. I took a little hour nap. And it was great, Just working hungover is my favorite thing in the world.
Is it?
Not at all.
Oh,
it's
it
absolutely
sounds
awful. Yeah, but what can you do? That's the life of a real
Mac.
That's the life of a Mac right there. That actually is a pretty stereotypical weekend. Maybe not 8 in the morning, but.
And I'll go back real quick, and I will amend part of my rant earlier. And I will say that if we had to do a typical morning show that happens on any of those stations, I don't think either of us could do it. I don't think either of us are capable of that because those guys come in at like 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, no.
And then they're on the air from like 5 until like 9, which we could do 4 hours if we had to. But
well, they like break it up with music though, right?
And commercials.
Yeah.
A lot of commercials in there because like that's drive time.
Yeah.
So they have like
So
probably
I feel like it's probably just like honestly an hour of talking at most.
Probably a little bit more than
A little
that. But the fact of the matter is they're doing it between the hours of like 5 and 9, which is insane.
Yeah, no, I would probably take a cocaine.
Well, and that bro, right? But that's such a lifestyle shift where it's like you're like you have to go to bed earlier, and you're probably tired throughout the entire day, which isn't super different from where I'm at now.
Yeah,
but
see, I'm used to being up till 5.
If that's like your life, because that's the thing. It's like at least for the time being, having 4 jobs, doing this, it's like this is over for me in a year. My entire life changes after 1 year. Where it's like, if that's your career job or like that's your real job that's putting food on the table and putting a roof over your head.
Yeah.
And the very first part of that is waking up at 3:30 in the morning to go to work.
Just call me homeless.
Same. I couldn't do it.
I couldn't.
However, Dirty Dishes guys were in the studio at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Which, like, really?
Is it like an everyday thing?
I don't know. That was the first time I've ever seen them, and I had no idea who they are.
Because that would also be frustrating because they can't go out and have fun. But I guess when you get old, there is no fun.
They weren't that old, though. They were not much older than us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but they were not on the air they started at like 10, and they were still going when I left, but still, I can't imagine that they're going past midnight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or at least much farther past it, because I got off at midnight and they were still going. But regardless, that was the first time I'd ever seen them in there.
Maybe they just got their big break, and you're just talking them down so hard. What if one of them's listening? How would you feel?
I hope they are, because you know what? If you manage to work yourself up to a big break like that, and how big of a break you're on at 10 past midnight on a Sunday, on the number 2 whatever kind of channel it was.
Well, that's God's day though. That's the number 1 day in my heart.
Marvy J 619-594-6982. But I mean, however big of a break you want to call that.
Yeah.
Still, if you manage to get yourself to that point or talk yourself into that position, and you're sitting there talking about the freaking Dirty Dishes on the air, that's the best content you can come up with to get paid to do what you do.
Well, see, are they really doing worse than us though? Because we're speaking about the dirty dishes in the sink.
No, I don't think so. Because I haven't mentioned who they are, or what they do, or where they are.
That's true.
They haven't gotten any free publicity out of me.
John, Ryan, Bob, Steve,
Tanner,
92.7 FM.
But still, like my point is that if we did a segment on, I don't know, how gross the bathrooms are here, and we said it in the most deadpan way possible.
Yeah.
Because like it sounded like the most fake outrage.
Jeez. Yeah.
Like possible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I can't. I don't think I can properly like emulate it, but you have to know what I'm talking about.
They
like it sounds like somebody was like he thought, well, I'm gonna be on the radio. I gotta sound like how people sound on the radio.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's the voice he was doing when he was talking about the dirty dishes.
I kind of wish I lived in the 20s just so I could have that like radio. I feel like everybody sounded differently then.
Yeah.
I had that radio announcer voice.
See, but it wasn't like he was doing radio announcer voice. He was just doing like this guy's never been in front of a microphone or a camera or anything like that, and he's acting how he thinks you need to act. You know what I mean?
Like to be in front of the camera. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, or like when somebody's reading off a script and they think they're really good at reading off a script, but they're not.
He's like that TV like bit actor, the extra part that just barely scored one line.
Yeah.
Like the bartender, he's like, "What can I get you, guy?" That kind of thing.
Kinda, yeah.
All right, that's fair. I mean, I don't know. What can you really ask for? He's putting food on the table for his presumed wife and kids.
I don't think he has that. I think he's putting hoppy IPAs on his table.
Well, what else can you really ask for? A nice IPA. I guess it's what the kids want. I really want this tape. Can I have this?
No.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a piece.
That's fine.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's my outrage for the day.
It's okay.
I mean, you brought me back to it.
You know what I'm really excited for?
What?
To go home today and do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I cannot remember the last time I've had that.
I actually have to go. So one of my classes, it's like international security. You're gonna have a hard time getting that off.
I know it's gonna be great.
It's like an international security kind of thing, like a thing where guest speakers come in. And today we have to go to the Parma Payne Goodall Alumni Center, which is across the street from Viejas Arena.
Okay.
And we're actually
Parma Payne
Goodall. It's 3 last names, I think, of people who donated to build the thing.
Okay.
Anyway, but we're actually going to hear Chelsea Manning speak.
Chelsea Manning. Ooh.
Yeah, you know who that is?
No.
So let me see, because I did this off the top of my head the other day.
Yeah.
But let me make sure I get this right. Because
nothing. I just hit my phone.
Good job. Yeah, let me Google this to make sure I get this right, so I don't start speaking falsehoods about Chelsea Manning on the air.
She's an American activist, politician, and former United States Army soldier.
Yeah. She was convicted by court-martial in July of 2013 of violations of the Espionage Act and other offenses after disclosing to WikiLeaks nearly 750,000 classified or unclassified but sensitive military and diplomatic documents, and was imprisoned between 2010 and 2017.
Dang.
Manning is a trans woman who, in a statement the day after sentencing, said she had a female gender identity since childhood, wanted to be known as Chelsea, and desired blah, blah, blah. That's not important.
Yeah.
And not to say that Chelsea's transition is not important, but just that's not those details are.
Yeah,
not
no, that's exactly what you made it sound like.
Yeah. Anyway, so she was then put in prison, and President Obama commuted her sentence.
So did she go to prison in a woman prison or a man?
No, it was
prison?
a military prison.
So is that men and women?
Yes.
Oh.
She was sentenced to serve 35 years at the maximum security U.S. disciplinary barracks at Fort Leavenworth.
So why did Obama commute her sentence?
Because she was more or less a whistleblower, and a lot of people thought that she shouldn't have been imprisoned for, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Espionage?
Not espionage.
Treason?
No.
I don't know.
No, for whistleblowing, essentially. For like uncovering things that the military was doing that they should not have been doing.
Yeah.
Because that's essentially why she was in prison, was because she had revealed classified information. However, the classified information was stuff that, like, they wanted to keep classified because it was bad. And so, yeah, she's actually going to be speaking at the Alumni Center, and as part of our class, we have to go there.
Is that today?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not cool enough for me to warrant like staying here and going.
No, I wasn't.
But it's pretty cool actually.
Yeah, there you go. If you want to go listen.
Well, see, my question is like,
tonight.
if you're gonna leak something to WikiLeaks or whatever,
Yeah.
why leave a paper trail? Just find wherever WikiLeaks the office is. Just drop it in the mailbox.
I think she was in Afghanistan when this happened. Or Iraq.
Well, all right, that makes it a little more difficult. Just leave a nicely worded letter.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Sarah.
Oh shoot! Here we go about the
You
ASMR.
want to get the door?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sarah is our first guest today. Ahmad is not sure. What's up?
No, it's nice in here.
You want to sit down?
Take a seat.
Can I actually?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow.
What's up?
Sorry. All right, yeah, take a seat. Pull up a mic.
Hey guys. Hi
She
friends.
missed that.
What's
Hey,
up?
what's up? How's your asthma?
My asthma?
Yes.
What does that
I guess that's how Tyler Perry would say asthma.
Asthma.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about your ASMR, your weird stuff.
Oh,
This
it's
is
not weird. You
it's
guys
freaking-
are
it's
so
freaking weird.
on
This
me
is who
about
you've
that.
become as a person on this show.
That's
This
fine.
is your character.
Yeah. No,
Ahmad is the void. Thomas is Thomas. You are ASMR. Ava is racist.
yeah. Ava
She's
actually,
not.
No, actually, Ava does hate black people. Like she's told me off air before.
She's a racist alcoholic.
That's
She's told me off air before she actually genuinely hates black people, and I'm like, Ava, I don't know what's wrong with them.
That's a bit excessive.
Full disclosure, Ava does not hate black people.
I know.
She's only-
Okay,
You
he's
said it
trying to
was
cover it
fact.
up, but
She
Ava
just-
actually genuinely hates black people.
Why are
heard
you
it here
saying
first.
such a terrible thing about such a
Because
nice
that's
girl?
what she told me. She hates black people. I'm not the one who's being rude. It's just like she hates black people.
You're spreading rumors, and this is libel.
All right, Ava doesn't hate black people. I don't want to be convicted of libel. Wait, is
Ava-
libel
I
the
think libel's
written one?
written,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, slander. I don't want to be convicted of slander.
There you go. See, why is there a delineation between the two?
Well,
I think in the olden times, it was just like, if you wrote about me in the paper, that should be illegal. Make it a word.
But why? Well, okay, so like,
because when cowboys talked crap on each other, they just shot each other.
isn't the crime though
Yeah.
speaking falsehoods of somebody else and ruining the reputation rather than like the means by which it's done? So like, that's what I'm saying is like, why is
It's a quick Google away.
why would it be separated by whether it's written or spoken? Because like, is it
Because I think if it's more serious if you write like something terrible in a paper about someone versus just like talking about them. I think it's a different.
defamation is the umbrella crime.
yeah,
Right.
And then just libel and slander is like the split up. So it's really just defamation is the crime.
gotcha.
So there you go.
Is that a crime?
That's
Am I
another
gonna go to
Google away.
jail?
I hope so.
Wait, so if so it's that easy to go to jail if I just say Ava hates black people, like, and then she sues me Can I be convicted?
I think this could go under the parody clause or like.
That's true because nothing I say is actually true.
And also, yeah, because I think you could also go under the Alex Jones clause, which I'm making up,
God.
in that we are playing characters for entertainment purposes.
I don't know. I'm pretty genuine. This is this is who I am, Brett. I don't want you to treat me like I'm a character. I'm an actual person with feelings.
I believe you.
I am. That's true.
I feel like you guys are playing characters on this show.
I don't know about that.
You're just the creepy weirdo that likes sounds in your vagina.
Okay, guys.
Look, you can try to dispel this, but my idea is never going to change.
Are
ASMR.
only making fun of it. You're not genuinely trying to step outside of yourself and into the shoes of another person who just likes to listen to sounds. Can I tell you about my history with ASMR?
I would love that.
Okay.
Why does every show get hijacked by ASMR?
I don't know. It's not
Because
my
it's
fault.
so weird.
That's not my. I'm more than this.
If
but
I
I
ever-
will defend ASMR.
All right,
with my life.
please do. Please defend ASMR.
Okay, so when I was little, I would listen to my mom blow dry her hair, and it would make me feel like tingly in the back of my head.
Okay.
That's never happened. Have you guys never had feelings of like
No.
tingly, like
See,
on the top of your head or like in your spine?
Not from like that. I've had it from like actual music, but
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. I
that
get
can
the
be something.
idea, but yeah, okay.
Or like, there's like negative ASMR, like chains rattling. Does that like make your
Negative.
like?
Like spooky noises?
Like,
Yeah, like bad,
nail
like
nail on chalkboard type
Right.
of stuff. Okay.
So like sounds affect people.
Right.
So like if I listen to like little tippy tappies.
See, the idea of it makes sense. It's just the execution is weird. Like this, I don't see how like tapping or like glass tapping is like appealing to somebody's mind.
It sounds good.
I get how music is, but I don't know. I guess I'm just not cultured. But I just if I
Well, you just have a different palate.
You think there's yogurt ASMR?
yogurt.
Since you said culture.
Well, I guess that's a quick look. Yogurt
Alright, here we
ASMR.
go.
I'm sure there is.
There's gotta
like
be.
the little like so like mouth sounds. Like a lot of people are really super grossed out by mouth sounds,
Right.
but some people like it. And some
Yogurt.
people think it's nice.
ASMR yogurt eating sounds.
Here we
okay?
go.
All right. Oh,
Here, I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, here we go. Why do all the channels have to be creepy too?
They're not creepy. They're relaxing.
It's called Sound Next Door.
Does this sound next door?
Yeah, here, wait.
If I heard somebody next door eating yogurt, I feel like
That would be so loud.
be so loud. Yeah,
Can we-
just
why
lip
can't we hear
smacking.
this? Why is there no audio? Come on, YouTube.
It's very soft.
Do you hear anything?
Oh,
I don't hear anything.
hold on. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's so wet and
Yeah,
sloppy.
so that's unpleasant.
It's so weird.
But there's like
She's just like smacking her lips. She's like,
Why do I not have sound of my ASMR here?
I don't know. Maybe just didn't want you to hear it.
I mean, maybe.
because they knew you were gonna make fun of it.
Hey. Take
Let
me-
people have their things.
White people have their
it's-
things?
I get it, but I don't get it. If that makes sense.
Like
Like I get that you got your thing. You like ASMR, but ASMR is weird. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe this video just doesn't have sound.
Well, I feel like ASMR has to have sound. It's the idea of ASMR.
yeah. There's also visual ASMR.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Here, let's play a video about melting sea ice and see if that has sound. Nope.
No sound.
See, I figured it out.
Just your laptop.
I don't know.
Troubleshooting on air.
Oh boy.
No, you go.
This
you
is
keep-
great for the
you
listeners.
keep going. but-
Well, what do you want me to keep? I'm gonna
can talk
fix
about
it. I'm
visual
gonna
ASMR.
fix it on what you're doing over there because you can't just tell me to keep going and do. I get interested
well, no,
by
see,
small
I'm
things.
still in the conversation. Is the thing.
See, but you're not. You're not engaged. Like, see, you're not even paying attention.
I figured it out.
Oh, there you go.
It doesn't matter at all.
Is
Oh,
it?
I thought that was a video. I thought that was a video saying it.
Here we go.
It doesn't matter.
Here's the yogurt eating sounds.
Is that the sound next door?
Yep.
There you go. It's so nice.
How is she getting all this noise with with that headphone mic? Unless she's oh no, it's one of those stupid USB mics that she's using. I see it. It's in the corner of the frame.
They also have
Why is she showing the yogurt to the camera? Why do I need to
they
see
have
it?
mics that have ears on each side.
Ears
And they
on each
like
side?
can like there's like ear cupping videos.
Yeah.
And like ear like petting and like when
So
you
it's
put your
like you
headphones
hear it in,
on,
like,
it's like
one ear.
there's like somebody there. Like,
I don't like that.
playing with your ears.
I don't like that either.
I don't like them either, but some people do.
I mean, yeah. I
You're
don't.
too accepting, Sarah.
Yeah.
There's zero harm being done. It's very harmless.
I don't know. I think this is pretty harmful right here.
Except for the entire moral fabric of America.
Yeah, I feel like this is pretty harmful right here.
What about it is immoral? There's nothing immoral about this.
It's immoral because it makes me want to hit her, and I don't want to do that. That's pretty rude.
I'm just trying to defend the
on you. That's your problem.
I'm just trying to defend the children of this country, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, kids are watching way worse stuff.
I don't know.
There's too much violence. Kids are gonna kill each other because of video games.
There's just
kidding.
presumably Asian women showing half their
Well,
face.
see, now that's racist. You can't presume.
Sound Next Door girls presumably Asian.
You can't presume.
I'm presuming.
What if she's Mexican American and she just looks different?
I'm presuming Asian.
Well, that's very racist of you. And how rude
My
is that?
favorite ASMR artist is Russian, and then there's like an Irish one.
Wait,
There's
Russian,
an
like
American.
speaking Russian?
Yeah, she has some Russian speaking.
Interesting.
videos.
Hey, pull up some Russian ASMR. So you can't understand it. You just like the sound, like the sounds
the
of it.
way that she talks is very relaxing. I don't want to hijack your show.
No,
and
it's
only
all good.
talk about
We
this.
don't talk about anything of importance. This is interesting.
How about pickle eating sounds?
Okay,
I'm
the
a-
pickle eating one is a bit of a
tongue
meme.
emoji, big crunch, cat heart eyes emoji, intense.
I would like that. That sounds really nice.
Those pickle eating ones are a meme, and I don't like it.
Pickle Rick.
Wait,
It's really quiet.
Why do they all use the same mic? Also, why does she? Why is there?
bad ones.
Why is there one pickle in a container? She has a bag.
trying to, like, get it out?
It's like a
It's-
Wait, it's a bag pickle?
It's a bag pickle.
Those are good.
those are pretty good.
Those are
But
really good.
why? It's so wasteful.
I mean, plastic is a waste. Yeah, there's no real point of it.
Because it's a big pickle and it
She's
wouldn't fit in
using
a jar.
real knife to get that out. Oh boy, she's looking at that.
I can't
pickle.
see how interesting this is, Brett. Turn it off. I'm interested by it, but I can't see it.
Oh, she's got a whole jar of pickles now. Oh, she's clinking her nails
She was
together.
on Tosh Bar. See, nail tapping, love that.
Yeah.
It just sounds good.
Oh, that's a good crunch right there.
Why is it so echoey?
I don't know. The way she edits her videos is strange. It's very echoey.
It sounds like a rainy day.
It's like we're in a sewer.
Yeah, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ASMR.
Wait, this was the one I was gonna play though. It's edgy bisexual friend does your makeup ASMR.
Honestly, I've probably watched that.
Okay.
You have edgy bisexual friend fantasies.
Here.
This
There's
isn't
a
very
lot-
ASMR-y. It's
Here's
not.
the thing.
I'm gonna take this like.
This is not whispery enough.
Wait, it actually says edgy bisexual
It
friend.
says edgy bisexual friend does your makeup ASMR in parentheses roleplay personal attention weird funny.
All over.
All
People
right.
just want to listen to something while they fall asleep.
It's
No, like, I
See,
get-
because she's not this. She's just talking. It's just a
Yeah.
roleplay video.
Well, it's like soft spoken.
We're just watching porn on the air.
No. Well, there are a lot of boyfriend role plays, and those can get pretty gross.
Really?
Yeah.
Chiropractic.
Hey, throw on
adjustment.
a boyfriend role play. I want to
I
hear
don't want
some.
to do any more role plays.
I want to hear a boyfriend role play. I
Okay,
want to hear
they're
my
pretty
boyfriend
bad.
on air.
Here's a boyfriend drawing you.
Oh,
boyfriend
that's
drawing.
probably gonna be pretty sad.
This may seem a bit strange, but
Oh wait.
Wait, this is a man's voice? Man's voice?
I need to take a general,
Yep.
I think I've seen this guy before.
what would you call it?
See the tapping?
The channel
It's
is.
incorporated.
Why? It's so forced all of a sudden, though.
I know.
Outline?
It's just about the sound.
This guy,
of your
this guy sounds like a young Leonardo DiCaprio.
using
Oh my God.
sticks.
What if it was? This is shot in 35mm
Because
film.
Oh, cool.
No, it wasn't. That was
Oh.
the joke, Sarah. 30 years. Wait, what? The video skips to 30 years later.
Oh, I'm sorry, you've been waiting this whole time. I guess I did tell
Okay.
you not to move.
Listen, they're not all good. They're not all good.
Wait, is that 30 years? Wait, you've been waiting
and
here
then
this whole time?
Yeah, and then he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. I guess you were waiting to move."
Oh!
That's pretty
What
good.
up?
Who's that? Oh, jeez.
It's A-Man.
Let's take a break.
Okay, yeah, because we have a bit to get to.
Oh, you got a bit? All
I
right.
fixed it anyway.
Hey, dude. All right, we're
Okay,
gonna go and take a break.
we'll be back with some news about dogs. Stick around.
Don't go anywhere. Brett and Mackey will be back right after this.
So, like, I know these two dudes named Brett and Mackey, and they have a show, like, in the morning.
Brett and Mackey in the morning. Right on, dude. Oh, sick.
So, yeah, we're back.
You're listening to Brett and Mackey in the morning.
On KCR, the award-winning sound of state.
Yo.
I'm here for the second half.
It's a mod, everybody.
Yay!
Not on camera though.
That's
as
okay.
always.
Go on in, dude. Get on in here.
Hey, get on in.
Squeeze on it.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
wearing the shirt you graciously designed for
You're
free.
welcome.
It's on my shirt.
Just show off.
You took
show
my
off,
shirt, dude?
show off on this.
What is that?
There we go.
What is that?
It's my fraternity.
He's
Ooh, you're in a frat?
You know, he's the president of a frat.
Yeah.
What frat?
The Buddhist fraternity.
Dude, that's tight.
That's cool.
What is that? Delta, beta, what? Tau?
Yeah.
Tau?
Yeah.
Oh, you actually knew that? Oh, you
It's
read
on the
it.
shirt.
It's on the
I'm
back.
showing you the Jack Kerouac
It's on the
design. You can't really see it on the stream.
That's okay, then.
Yeah.
All right, go join the Buddhist frat with Amon.
Yeah,
do
I'll be
that.
there.
That's cool.
So, wait. Oh no, wait. Okay, cool.
You were gonna give us a dog fact.
Not a dog fact. In fact, we're going to do this. It is going to be the first time since season 1 that we have done dog news.
Oh, dude. What is that?
Love that.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like on like Letterman when they used to do like stupid pet tricks.
Yeah, kind of. Except it's dog news.
It's dog news, dude.
Since it's an audio medium.
We're gonna get a good little dog bed going here. Yeah.
Sure, man.
Okay.
Do whatever you
Big
want.
dog ASMR.
Mod, get off Instagram and join us.
No.
Enjoy.
I gotta like things.
Enjoy the day.
I
Yeah,
gotta like
millennial.
this photo of John Hodgman thanking
Millennial
Laura Morgan. Why don't we ever do a pledge drive at KCR?
That's such
We've
a
been
good
thinking
idea.
about it actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Who would give money?
I don't know. It's a question.
Not me.
We'll talk about it. Anyway,
I work for it and I don't.
in our first bit of dog news,
I
for
really
the day,
hate this.
I love it.
should you clone your dog? A
No.
big name star's controversial choice of pets really got the fur flying among animal lovers, and rightly so, in the opinion of our Luke Burbank from CBS Something. Barbara Streisand made the news recently, not for her acting or singing, but because it came to light that two of her dogs, Miss Violet and Miss Scarlet, were actually cloned from the cells of another one of her dogs, Samantha, who had passed away at age 14.
I actually didn't even know that you could do that already. I didn't know you could already clone dogs.
It said it cost $100,000 in the help of a South Korean researcher who specializes in dog cloning.
What a waste of money. Buy another dog.
I agree. Or
Save another dog's life.
adopt another dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like if it was up to me, I'd like secretly clone a dog army and like give it to the Republic.
Sounds like a Wes Anderson film.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing.
Yeah.
Wes Anderson.
I can't even focus on anything except this bed, dude. It's a lot.
I like it.
It's a lot to handle.
Wait, here it comes. Here comes the drop.
I love it.
I can't. I don't know. I mean,
Someone
would
should
the dog would act the exact same, right?
I guess, but it just wouldn't have the same memories.
Wouldn't it like mess up its equilibrium? I don't know how
how would it mess up its
DNA works.
equilibrium?
I don't know how DNA works. I
What
feel
does
like
that even mean?
like it feels a little
It's
incesty.
just gonna be off balance.
I feel like it's gonna be off, like it's
Incesty.
gonna be a little off. I don't know. Something wrong's gonna happen.
What, you wouldn't clone yourself?
No.
Like, to
Dude,
help you around the house?
Absolutely, I would clone myself.
No, because you would have to raise yourself. It's not like you would immediately get a 21-year-old version of yourself.
Do you know how great that would be to be able to raise myself? See how messed up I would be as a parent. Like it's a good trial run. It's just a clone. Like if it's bad, you kill
Ooh,
it. It's not an actual.
You melt
person.
it.
Yeah,
You
you melt it.
immoral.
You melt
Yeah.
it back into the
That's
clone stew.
unethical.
That's not unethical. It's actually better because then if I'm a terrible parent, which I can guarantee you I will be, then I'm not bringing a real child into the world. It's just
Don't
a little
bring any
clone.
children
You
into
could-
the world.
you
Exactly.
could
So I
clone-
just bring a clone into the world,
Just
and then it's
why would you want to even do
Mackey,
that?
when
because
you're
then it's a trial run.
Mackie, when you're like a disgusting old man
Yeah.
about to die, you
Right.
could like have a clone that's like young you, and you can transfer your consciousness into the young one.
I don't think that's how
See,
it
now
works.
that's smart. That's
Yeah.
smart.
Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Is that the plot? That's not the plot,
it's
man.
not.
Blade Runner.
It's actually genius, though.
This is a little bit loud, but I like it.
It's so loud.
It's Queen.
I know it's Queen. It's Dog Queen. My shorts actually do have taco sauce on them.
Oh, you're just saving it
Don't
for
look,
later.
dude. Don't look.
You're just saving it for later. It's all good.
That's so gross.
My life's falling apart right now.
Was
I'm
it
sorry.
ever together?
Yeah, I think for a small period there.
Are you graduating?
No, I still have another year.
Oh, me too.
But Yeah, I don't know. It's all right though. We'll get through.
Yeah. Summer's gonna be a blast. I can't wait. Hags.
It's gonna be awful.
Hags.
It's gonna be absolutely awful. Moving to
gonna,
Vegas.
like Dog Queen is just gonna listen to that all summer.
Pretty much. This is the song of the summer right here.
Dog Queen.
Oh no, my ad blocker is on and USA Today figured it out. You got me this time, USA Today.
No.
Like people, dogs can struggle with seasonal allergies.
Yes.
That's actually really adorable.
When spring arrives, many of us humans are reaching for the tissues and allergy meds. Turns out our dogs may be suffering too. Instead of respiratory symptoms, most dogs with seasonal allergies have dermatological reactions, irritated skin, ear, or paw infections, and a tendency to lick, bite, or scratch the affected areas.
I thought I was gonna hear a lot of dog sneezes.
I wish.
I wish, dude. Dog sneezes are
Have
adorable.
you ever heard the clip of the dog who gets interviewed on the news?
Huh?
No.
Yeah. Hold on.
Does he actually?
That's the best.
Does he give good answers?
Literally, yes. Literally the best video in the entire world. Dog.
You realize it took somebody like time to make this bed?
Yes.
Like somebody sat down, presumably for hours, and pitched different dog barks differently, so then they could put it in the tune of a Queen song.
Pretty much.
It's kind of upsetting.
It's worth it.
I'm gonna go ahead and pause that.
Pause.
Police dog called to testify in court. Here we go.
Would you care to tell us where you were at on the night of February
So it's real.
26th, about 1 o'clock in the morning, sir?
Wake News asks the Charlotte County.
That was it.
Are you serious?
Instant replay. Here we
About
go.
1 o'clock in the morning, sir.
Snip, snip, snip.
That's it.
So is that actually like a real courtroom?
No, that was outside.
That's so
okay.
cute.
You think a dog monopoly exists?
A dog monopoly?
Like
a
board
the
game?
or
Yeah,
like a
like-
monopoly on dog things?
Yeah, the monopoly on dog things.
Oh, that silence was so nice for a bit there. Yeah, it probably is. I don't know. Dogs have like some idea of home, right? It's like different. I don't know, different owners.
You think a dog has the attention span for Monopoly?
No, I don't even.
Yeah. Who's that? Who's that?
It's June. June has never been on the show. Look at this.
Oh boy, that's my cue. I don't know.
To leave?
Hey, you
Yeah.
can hang out.
I
June,
have
you're
class
already-
at 11:15.
You're already
okay.
giving
Yeah,
Sarah
I know.
anxiety. You're giving Sarah. You want to join us for dog news?
We're talking dog news.
We're talking about
You
dog
want to
news.
get in on that?
You want
Alright,
to be
you
on
take
dog
my
news?
spot.
Okay. There you go. See, now you can sign the
Bye,
banner.
everyone.
You've never been on the show.
See, Sarah.
Yeah.
Shut this bed off.
No.
Dude. It's so freaking annoying.
It's setting the scene.
It's so stupid.
Bye.
What's up,
Bye.
June?
Thanks, Sarah.
The Wolf Blitzer's main audience is
Dogs.
dogs whose owner left CNN on by accident.
It's June, everybody.
Yeah.
June is the one that shares us to the KCR page. It's her entire existence.
Yeah, that's it. Just at 11, I get a reminder, and it's like, "Can you share the stream?" And then I do it, and that's it.
Yeah, that's her entire life.
Yeah.
Revolves around Mondays at 11 p.m.
So it's better than my life.
Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta be with you for 2 hours in the morning.
That's true.
And then you go back to the coal mine.
Yeah.
I thought
it's pretty rough.
Where are the dogs?
Well, we got dog news.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
okay,
I'm about
ready.
to leave this show, dude.
Dogs strut their stuff on the runway in Puppypalooza. More than 60 spectators filled Finch Fieldhouse room to see 113.
60.
What?
60 spectators.
60 spectators.
It's something to brag about.
This is okay. This is from Central Michigan. Okay, give them a break. To see 113. There's more dogs.
There's
than
more
people.
dogs than people.
To see furry dogs and their owners compete in friendly contests in the second annual Puppypalooza.
So this got on the second time. So they had 60 people the first year, and they're like, "This is enough people, so we'll do it again."
Yeah.
Is that the idea?
Yeah.
So they got 3 more.
That's a lot. Okay, in Central
we
Michigan.
had 3 more person.
The population of Michigan is only like 112 people.
Yeah, that was like half of Michigan.
I know somebody that lives in Michigan. They actually, never mind. Yeah, they actually did kill themselves, but
Oh.
yeah.
Why would you bring that up on this lighthearted radio?
Well,
bit?
because that's why I said no. But then I
You just went for it.
I just went for it. Anyways, next dog news.
I just want you to hear this.
Wait. I'm bringing Penny to Balboa Park in a few weeks because there's a wiener dog convention.
Is it really?
Yes.
Wait, you have a wiener dog?
Yes, I
That's
do.
That's actually really sick. I love wiener dogs. They're adorable.
You're feeding her ego right now.
I'm
like,
sorry.
yes.
I love wiener dogs, dude. I'm not gonna lie. My dog or my friend has a dog named Penny, but it's a bulldog.
Is it anything like Comic-Con where you get like famous wiener dogs at like panels and like signing things?
It's adorable. I love Penny, dude. My friend has a dog named Penny, but it's an ugly bulldog and it's really gross.
Well, she looks like a penny.
Yeah, no, it looks like a penny. It's actually a really cute wiener dog.
Really?
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
What?
I just wanted to interject.
Just go.
You.
What are you gonna do, dude?
Many good dogs. My voice.
Many good dogs.
Brave the cold at the MLB's first Bark at the Park night of 2018. Saturday night was a good one for the Rangers fans who came to Global Life Park in Arlington. Yes, the Rangers beat the Blue Jays 5-1, but what made it even better was that it was also the MLB Bark at the Park night, the first of the 2018 regular season.
Can you clear your throat for me? There you go.
Yeah, sorry. Although the official attendance for the game was 26,229, there were also 740 dogs.
Whoa.
740? That's a lot of dogs.
You know, that's counting the entire Blue Jays team, which is made up of stray dogs.
This has been Ahmad's dream, is to field a boxing team of just homeless men.
Wait, that's actually genius. You don't have to pay them anything. You just like be their managers, and if they want to fight, then you get the money. But if they don't, then they're just homeless men. It's all right.
Yeah, I have a lot of dreams. The other one is to see Babe Ruth's bones in person, but we've been over that.
Oh, I like that song right now.
Gosh.
This is great.
So are you just Googling like dog remixes?
It's Gabe the dog. He dead though.
Gabe the dog?
Yeah. He's a little white Pomeranian.
Did he die?
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
Did he die at 27?
Yeah.
Oh jeez. So you're just looking up Gabe the dog remixes.
Why is your YouTube black?
Why not? Do you have a problem with that?
Isn't it like the night shift thing?
No, it's like a setting on YouTube. It's called dark mode.
That's what it does on my phone at night.
Yes. Yeah, it's a dark mode. I still have ASMR open. Where were we? Oh yeah.
I didn't like it at all.
I'm so sad that I missed it.
It was
you see, you should have talked to Sarah.
Have you ever heard yogurt eating ASMR? No. Hey, put on the yogurt eating ASMR.
No, please, I don't need that.
We're going back to this?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
all right.
It always messes with ASMR.
I could have lived without it. I like the slime videos.
It's pretty bad.
The slime videos are so. Oh my god, you don't. There's this account on Instagram called like Pack of Slime, and it's like the best thing ever.
I don't even have an Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here you go.
Look, it's just like all slime videos.
So it's like the sound of slime?
Yes.
You want to play one?
Yeah, of course. Wait, there's one that was so good the other day.
Put it into the mic.
Wait, look. Well, then I gotta turn it.
What? No. This is not appealing.
It sounds like wood crunching.
Well, that's because there was like little pieces of stuff in it, but sometimes they just do like.
This is the yogurt eating ASMR though. I don't know which one's the slime.
I don't either.
The yogurt eating.
Anyway.
It's a weird show.
Oh, this is so disturbing to me. I don't like
You wanted it.
I did not.
I actually wanted it.
Wait,
you're the one who
Nobody wanted this.
Nobody wanted this. Like, who set out to make this and they're like, hey, this is good.
This is quality. Wait, did you listen to the people whispering too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We were listening to roleplay videos.
Ew.
You were listening to a boyfriend roleplay video? It's pretty cool.
It was boyfriend draws you.
And then
and it had some weird
had
time.
a 30-year gap.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you're still waiting here? I'm sorry, I didn't tell you to move. So apparently she was sitting there for 30 years.
What?
It's the pickle eating one?
No, this is KFC hot wings.
Wait, KFC hot wings?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ew. Can we stop? We can move on.
I love it. It's so bad. Yeah, back to something a little more lighthearted.
Wait, is there a news report on the Bark at the Park? Let's see. There is.
You know Balboa Park is named after Rocky Balboa?
Yes.
I didn't know that, dude.
Here in Arlington,
Yeah, it's true.
lots of fans. They went around the track before the game with their dogs, and they are all bundled up. It's also the Elvis Andrews bobblehead
they're
night
so
too.
cute.
So
Wait, what if the dog has to go to the bathroom, though?
They're just pooping in the chili fries.
No, they have diapers on.
Game, and it feels like zero.
Do dog diapers exist?
Of course.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
That's a good dog.
That looks like a giant penny.
You bring those dogs into the house, you run them around here, and then you use them for warmth because it's freezing here.
That's freezing here.
40 degrees.
Gotta give them a
Wait,
sweater.
it was 40 degrees there, and that's what they were saying?
All those baseball players were just as ninjas.
Racist Ahmad.
You just sounded like that one Vine with the rat.
It's a good character. A good bit.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
The Vine where the girl sees the rat in the supermarket. And she's
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Right?
Yeah. Have you Never mind, that one has a curse word in it. I can't say it. Okay, it's a good one though. Don't worry, I'll show you after the show.
Bay Area farmers markets have a rough time.
Oh gosh.
Keeping dogs out. This is from the San Francisco Chronicle. The signs are everywhere at the Bay Area farmers market these days. No pets.
Just put your dog in your bag.
No dogs allowed in the farmers market, and no dogs. Yet there they are, right next to the farm stands. Dogs on leashes, dogs off leashes, dogs in buggies, dogs in designer bags.
Yeah, the bags.
San Franciscans seem dead set on ignoring the signs, and it's not uncommon to see a dozen or more dogs over the course of an hour in the city's major markets.
Wow.
Be it at the Ferry Plaza or Civic Center. None of these landmarks mean anything to me.
They call them San Franciscans?
People from the Bay, 619-594-6982.
You ever try to like eat? You ever try to like eat a delicious orange, but then a dog just eats it out of your hand?
Yes.
It happens to me every time I try to eat an orange.
Wait.
Every time you open one,
you're telling me like literally every single time you eat an orange, a dog is eating it.
Yeah, every time I try to eat an orange, just
Even
some
in the comfort
dog.
of your own home.
Yeah, I don't even own a dog, but it'll just find its way in and then
I
just
feel like
eat an
I feel
orange.
like you're like a ferret person.
A ferret person?
Yeah, I feel like you own a ferret. Is that right?
No, I don't own a ferret.
Ferrets are crazy. They're kind of scary.
They're illegal in California. My work has one at their work though. Like
And
it's
it's illegal?
Like it's running around in the gardens.
Like turtles too.
You have
Why
a
are
garden at the
turtles
coal
illegal?
mine?
They are?
Yeah, turtles are illegal.
Hey, really?
Yeah, a lot
How
of them
come?
are like illegal to own.
What? Really?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look that up.
I don't know. They like don't they like outlive their owners?
Illegal.
It's a hazard.
I can't spell.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like turtles are illegal, ferrets are illegal.
Here's the kind of a sad dog news story.
No.
Amtrak train stopped at Titlow Park after hitting dog. This is from the News Tribune, which seems fake, which is in Tacoma. So this is in Washington. Sumner, 619-594-6982.
Is Sumner from Washington?
He's from Seattle, yes.
Oh, I thought he was from hell.
I guess it's not illegal
It might be.
to own turtles. It's only illegal to sell turtles because they have salmonella.
Oh.
That's nice.
Yeah.
An Amtrak train struck and killed a dog at Tacoma's Titlow Park on Sunday afternoon. Officials said the train stopped before 1 p.m. after striking the dog near the south end of the park, according to the Tacoma Fire Department and Tacoma Police. Firefighters responded to the incident. The dog walker was okay, just upset, said Chris Brink, a battalion chief for Tacoma Fire. The train was delayed for about an hour before restarting its journey south from Vancouver, British Columbia to Portland.
Are you
Wait,
sure?
They delayed the train for an hour?
Yeah,
Dang.
just they probably so they could spray the dog off of it.
Wait, Brett, are you sure that they ran over a dog and not the reporters calling their ex a dirty dog?
Maybe.
That could be it.
Ahmad.
Yes.
When you go home at night, like, are you just satisfied with the day that you had behind you?
Yeah, I'm so glad I got that dirty dog joke on in Brett and Mackey. Time to go back to my hyperbolic chamber.
I would be, if I were you, I'd be proud of yourself because you're doing great things, man.
Thank you.
Yesterday, when I was driving down College, there was a dog in the middle of the street.
No, that's not good.
And I stopped, I pulled over, and I chased after it, and it kept on running away. So I ran back to my car, and I called animal rescue, and then by the time I called, the dog was gone.
You know where that dog is now?
Where?
The dog is dead.
No, please.
It's a good chance.
It almost got hit so many times.
They euthanized that dog.
That's a good chance.
No, he was really cute. He was like a husky German Shepherd mix.
He's probably dead, honestly.
The only dog I care about is Chewbacca. Let's talk about the Han Solo trailer.
Oh my god.
I didn't like that.
Great segue.
We got three more dog stories.
I only care if Neon Nub's in it.
So you got 3 more dog songs?
No, stories.
Oh, sorry.
Owner chased dog onto I-95. Do you want to guess how this story ends?
Oh, sorry. Person gets hit by car. Dog gets hit by car.
June, what's your guess?
What?
How does the story end? Owner chased dog onto I-95, semicolon.
Dog gets
Dog jumps in back of trailer, gets taken to Colorado.
Ahmad, that's...
everyone's safe.
Good guess.
Owner chased dog onto I-95, both struck and killed by car.
Oh.
Dang it.
A dog and its owner have died after a crash on Interstate 95 near exit 136 in Stafford County Saturday night. This is in Virginia. Katie M. Mason, 28, of Stafford, was driving a 2007, this is really specific, 2007 Toyota Camry South on I-95 when she struck a guardrail around 10 p.m. Mason's dog, which was traveling in the vehicle, escaped after the crash. Mason chased... Okay, so this lady was kidnapping this dog, and the dog managed to overpower her while they were driving, and the dog was making its
She's making a
escape
break for
at
it.
the end of the movie. Yeah. 2012 Honda Civic traveling on the southbound lanes hit the dog and its owner. Both died at the scene.
That sucks.
Yep.
I think I'd cry more about the dog than the person.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of their fault. Like, don't go chase your dog on the freeway, though.
Well,
Like
it's not even their dog.
Wait.
No, it was her dog.
Wait, I thought you said the dog was kidnapped.
No,
That was
I
that
think
was
it
a joke.
That was a
Oh
bit.
yeah.
Oh.
You got to pay attention, June.
I'm sorry.
Gotta keep up. A lot of bits going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
So
going
many
on in this
bits.
show.
Your sarcasm is.
There's so much lore.
Too much lore, in fact.
We gotta condense the universe, reboot it.
Stores regular mourn loss of May, sidewalk guardian dog.
Why
in-
are there so many dead dogs?
It's because of you.
This is,
While Ridgefield continues to grow, the corner of the corner of North Main Avenue and Pioneer Street. I don't know where this is. It's from the Columbian. The blah 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 blah. May had been a mainstay of a corner for more than a decade, but the Jack Russell Terrier was put down about 2 weeks ago after her health steadily declined the last 6 months or so, according to Scott Hughes, the keeper and co-owner of Ridgefield Hardware. Basically, the dog sat in front. It's like the dog from Futurama.
I got some dog news.
Okay, what's up?
You want some dog news?
Yeah.
Gigantic Great Dane Freddy officially crowned the world's tallest dog.
How tall is he?
The gigantic pet measures 1.035 meters,
That's a horse.
3 feet and 4.75 inches tall, and lives with the owner Claire Stoneman in Leigh-on-Sea, Essex.
Yeah, it's a horse.
You ever see those images?
You could ride
of-
that
It's a
dog.
pony.
It's bigger than her.
Ever see those pictures of like a little baby riding a horse, not riding a dog when it has the cowboy hat on?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
It has a revolver.
Oh, she's got another.
Have you ever seen a Have you ever seen a Tibetan Mastiff
No,
before?
they do. Oh, that's adorable.
What?
I feel like you couldn't own that.
Oh, here it is.
Look at. Do you see this?
That's so adorable. I feel like you couldn't own that though. It'd be too
What is
hot
this?
here.
A Tibetan.
You know what this is?
Sounds so familiar. Oh, god damn it.
It's adorable.
I don't think you can say that on the air.
I think
Oh,
there
yeah.
was enough of a
That's a
pun.
lion.
It really is.
I hate this. It
I
doesn't
don't know
like
if
it doesn't
I
like
like-
change the pitch.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's like somebody's going like.
I know.
I got one more dog story for you guys.
Yeah.
It says, help control your constantly barking dog with the iCalm Pet speaker.
Okay.
Yes. It says, have you ever
Is
considered...
it ASMR for dogs?
Kind of. It says, have you ever considered that your dog, it's the hip young person writing this, so
Yeah.
they have to, write it diegetically.
Right.
Doesn't have the same taste in music as you. You may prefer to hear the same Ariana, my voice, Ariana Grande song for literal hours on end, but your dog may wish you were taking requests. Here's why. Canine
I kind of
anxiety.
don't like this. I
The
kind of
dog's
don't
like,
like this.
hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Is
Kinda like
Ariana Grande still a thing?
Oh.
Yes,
Ah.
unfortunately.
Mm.
Canine anxiety is a real thing. Yes, you love your fur baby to death, but there are times when you wish he or she would just chill TF out.
TF.
While a dog might be barking what seems like 24/7 and nothing, it doesn't always mean that he or she never learned how to behave. It may legitimately be anxiety induced.
Is this the Pokemon
They're just like
song?
stop the Ariana Grande.
Basically,
My God.
basically, it's a Bluetooth speaker. I'm trying to figure out what it does. It's supposed to calm dogs.
It shoots out radiation, killing you and the dogs.
This seems like a pretty good treat.
Soothing bioacoustically arranged piano music, proven to act as a chill pill for pups that can't seem to otherwise relax.
I feel like that would upset me. Cause
You
like
think so?
I hate classical music.
But-
you like radiation.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What? Oh, that was in the video.
What's wrong?
I thought you were talking to one of us. Oh my gosh, dude. Let's just it's Brett Mackee the more we're done.
No.
Just play some more though.
I'm tapping out right now.
Read the ad, man.
Oh, yeah, we did do that the first hour, did we?
Oh no, should we read it twice?
Oh well.
Just to be safe.
June, you
Just
want to read the ad?
Do I want to read the ad?
Yeah.
Sure.
Here. What's
Hand over the ad.
what's her motivation?
Struggling actress in
You're-
the 1970s.
I don't think I can do that.
Just do your regular voice.
Wait, hold on. Let me get you a bed to read this with. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
Am I
here.
reading it twice?
Yeah, no.
I don't think so. I think it's just once.
Yeah. Here, just
You can read it. You can read it twice if you
Let me
want.
let me
though.
get you a bed so that the listeners like respect you and they
Oh,
see
good.
you as a credible
Because
source.
they didn't respect
Yeah.
They don't respect it. It comes
All
from
right.
the show, honestly.
Let's see. Here we go. Okay, ready? Here's your serious, respectable bed. Go for it.
Oh, wow.
It's actually this is deep.
At this time,
Oh, there you go. Okay.
At this time, we would like to thank supporting organizations and sponsors of KCR. Right here on KCR, catch live calls of the Aztec baseball games this weekend. Go check.
No, you got it. You got it. You're good.
Just keep going.
You're
Just
good.
keep going.
You
No,
got it.
I'm just gonna take it off so that way I can't hear
There
it.
you go.
Check goaztex.com.
So here, yeah.
Just give it to me.
There you go. Now you can't hear it.
Yeah, you finish.
That's pretty good.
Just yodel with it.
Right here on KCR, catch live calls of the Aztec baseball games this weekend and many more. Check goaztecs.com to see the schedule of Aztec games, and you can follow by tuning in.
Yeah.
Listen live online at kcrlive.com, Cox Cable 956, the TuneIn app, or AM 1610. Students with food insecurities or in need of supplemental foods can take advantage of Associated Students' food pantry program.
Thing, and then he's just
Stop
yodeling.
by the second floor of the Student Union on Wednesdays or the Farmers Market on Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I have a question.
What?
Yodeling. Have you guys talked about the Walmart Yodel Boy?
No, I was just thinking about that. You know who that is, right, Mackey?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
He's
I
the
saw it.
icon of 2018,
I saw
honestly.
it last night. My sister
Can you
showed
play
it to me.
it, please?
Yeah.
I really like it a lot.
He's
My roommate knows all the
yodeler.
lyrics to the songs. 'Cause she's
Wait, that's
watched
an
it
actual
so many
song?
times. Yeah, of course.
He's a pretty good yodeler. I don't like it.
But I like his boots. Have you seen his
Yeah,
boots?
he does have
taps
nice boots,
his,
yeah.
his feet.
Why is he doing this?
You've never had like the motivation to start yodeling in a Walmart?
No. Why is he dressed like that in the first place?
Because he's hip.
He's a yodeler professionally.
That's how they dress?
Yes. There's
Okay.
like a dress code in the yodeler handbook.
Yodeler handbook. Let's look that up. See if that's actually a thing.
The Yodeler handbook?
Of course it is.
Is it really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right,
They have to wear brown boots, white shirts,
Yodeler handbook.
jeans, and like a little red. Oh, this is a remix.
Is this the EDM remix?
Yeah.
I've heard this. The end of life handbook. A compassionate guy. Nope. What? I put the Yodeler handbook. It said the end of life handbook. A compassionate guide to ending and caring with a person close to death.
Same.
What the heck? It doesn't pull up. It just tells me how to deal with dying people.
This is a great song.
It is. It's legitimately.
I was watching like the Weekend on Campus Snapchat story, and there was like a danger, and they were playing this song. The danger.
That's pretty great.
I know.
Would you get picked up for this on Facebook? No. You sure? It's pretty important song. I guarantee this has copyright on it. I guarantee you.
You think Yodeling Kid is
I'm gonna
getting
go.
royalties off this?
I'm gonna
Okay.
go.
All right,
I want
see
to
you, June.
sign the wall.
Okay, so if you go in my backpack over there, and there's a little tiny top pouch. There should be a marker in there.
Don't go in the wrong pouch. He has a lot of weird stuff in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Yeah, there you go. Should be a big black marker in there.
Is there a movie called Get That Gringo?
There you go.
Get that green. Yeah, I think that's with Mel
I think
Gibson.
there might be, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's with Mel Gibson.
Is there a movie?
I think it's Get the Gringo.
Get the Gringo? There's
Yeah.
a movie called Get the Gringo?
Get
Yeah.
him to the Greek.
No,
Go.
That's also.
Yeah, no, Get the Gringo, but with Mel Gibson, it got an 81%.
When did it come
Wherever
out?
you want, just
Is
not
this
on the
post
logo.
breakdown?
2012.
Mel Gibson?
No.
2012. Is that post or pre?
I don't know. I don't know the Mel Gibson timeline.
Let's
Oh,
look
she's
that up.
gonna go small.
When
June's
did-
going for the small area. What? You can write whatever you want. Thomas drew a robot.
When did Mel
That's
Gibson?
slime.
When did Mel Gibson have a breakdown? Let's see.
That was.
I wish I could draw a French flag, but
It's a rectangle with two lines.
That's post breakdown.
Ah, I see.
It's 2006.
Or just
was
draw it.
breakdown.
Just draw it and like don't put any lines on it. We'll know it's a white flag.
They've conquered more of Africa than you have.
I don't know about
That's
that.
racist.
I don't know about that.
Actually,
Imperialism.
being an American, I don't know how true that is.
Have we really? Well, I don't know. Let's just go ahead and gloss over that.
I gave you the white flag you asked for.
I didn't ask for it.
Well, it's actually a red flag because the flag the poster's red.
Everything having to do with June is a red flag.
That's
Jeez,
true.
Wow.
Take that.
Honestly,
June.
I don't know who allowed her to own a dog.
Here's you.
Campus Police 619-594-6982. Why does this
Yeah.
woman have a dog?
I have several. I've actually stolen several dogs from
Hi,
other
June.
people.
I
own.
Her friend didn't talk at all.
She didn't like this. I would.
I don't know who her friend was, but she did not look very pleased that they had stopped to do this.
Mhm.
Well, what can you do when you got a lot of business to take care of? You don't want to stop.
Gee whiz, I'm gonna be on the radio. Oh, I'm on Brett and Mackey in the morning.
Actually, that's a good point. I wouldn't be like, I guess. You know what we should do?
What?
We should find a kid who's terminal with some type of disease, and just pay him a lot of money so he can do whatever he wants for those last few days, just to act like he wants to be on this for his Make-A-Wish. Do you know how much that would skyrocket us, dude?
Right?
I guarantee every hospital, every news media across the nation would be covering that. Like, oh, local show, Brett and Mackey. This kid has been listening to him for years.
Wait, but now you've ruined like the surprise. Now people are gonna know it's a plot because you just announced it on the radio.
No, because nobody listens to us now. We'll just
yeah.
I guarantee nobody will even bother going back and listening.
People will look at the backlog now that you posted on iTunes.
But it's okay though. I mean, it's fine. You guys want to go see Dan Kroll?
Who's that?
No,
he's on the wall.
No, I don't want to see Dan Kroll.
I thought it was Nick Kroll for a second.
I thought you were talking about Nick Kroll.
Dude, Nick Kroll is probably better than Dan Kroll.
I do have a bit of I had another thing set up before my document got erased, but I can jerry rig it back together if you guys want.
Okay.
By the way, have you seen Steamed Hams, but it's Jeff Goldblum?
Yes, I have.
No,
of course,
not the
I've
Jeff
seen
Goldblum.
that.
It got deleted.
Why?
I don't know.
Copyright?
I legit because it was like a reputable source. It was like GameSpot or something. You know?
I saw it on. Never mind. I'm not gonna say where I saw it on.
What?
No, because I don't. Nothing.
Okay. All right.
That's my favorite. Is still Steamed Hams Inc.
Yeah. Have you seen that one? You know Steamed Hams though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here. How about this one? Here it is.
This is Steamed Hams Inc. Oh jeez.
Steamed steamed hams, fight your radishes, steamed clams.
Everybody took so much time to make.
Purchase fast food. Steamed hams. Steamed
I like how they even get the rap bits.
I know, it's
the
actually really
Soul.
good.
This is a really good show.
Yeah, this is exciting. All right, sorry, I got really involved.
Wait, let's get to the good part. The part with the Aurora Borealis. That's the part that everybody's waiting for. That's always the part you're waiting for is the Aurora Borealis.
Just take your time.
Yeah. It's got to be the important part. This is the Steamed Hams meme, if you're not aware. It's from The Simpsons. Look it up. It's a good one.
Yeah, this is quality radio, dude.
It's better than talking about dirty dishes.
Actually, I don't know if it is.
It's much better. And then a duet.
No. That's pretty good, dude.
Not bad.
This is great stuff. It's good quality radio. Good quality
It is.
radio.
All the meanwhile, Mark Zuckerberg is testifying in front of Congress.
Is he, right?
He is.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yep.
Marky the Funky Bunch.
The Zuck, as he's known.
I'm gonna search generic sports music.
Why is he why is he such a jerk? That's my question.
He went to
because
Harvard.
he has a lot of money.
Oh yeah, I still haven't deleted my Facebook. I'm planning on doing that though.
You think Mark Zuckerberg has ever pissed into somebody's mouth?
I guarantee you he pees into somebody's mouth.
He's definitely out R. Kelly'd R. Kelly.
I don't know, because I feel like Mark's smart enough not to do it with an underage girl, but he's done it like a lot more.
But I mean,
times.
just in the peeing sense, and not necessarily in the rapey sense.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I don't know why this led me to this thought, but I forgot the camera in my car, so we might have to walk back to my car.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. That was kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
But okay.
You ruined it, Brett.
You ruined it, Brett.
You ruined it.
I mean, is it really that bad to not have a picture for 1
I
week?
kind of want a picture though.
That's understandable, but
I'll drive you over to your car.
all right, that's fair.
Becky, do you go home after this?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
I just come here for this.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Do you not have class?
No, not on Mondays. This is true commitment.
Ah.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, I'm just like, I'm a person who really loves Brett.
Here's some generic royalty-free sports music.
Is this your next
kind
next
of
bit, sort
kind of? It would have been much easier if I had my document. Oh, it's got the sports whistle.
Tweet.
Anyway, so I'm just gonna give you some sports teams' names, and you got to tell me what sport they play. Cool?
Okay. I can do this.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, I'm gonna pull up a couple more here.
It's freaking turkeys.
Dude, I love turkey.
Okay, so
I'm actually really hungry right now.
what sport do the Dayton Dragons play?
Soccer.
Women's basketball.
Both of you are really wrong.
Cricket.
They're a minor league baseball team.
These are probably going to be all minor league baseball teams.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
What about the Baltimore Charm?
The cricket.
Women's basketball league.
Mackey was close. You're both wrong again. That is lingerie football.
Dang.
What is what? Okay.
Yeah, the Legends Football League, which is the lingerie football league.
For weirdos?
Pretty much. What about the St. Louis Ambush?
Minor league hockey.
Soccer.
I might actually got it right.
Dang.
It's an arena soccer team.
I did it.
Yep. What about the Portland Thorns?
Quidditch.
Portland Thorns baseball.
Nope. Both of those are that's the women's soccer team.
Yeah.
They're actually like pro team. Oh my god, it's a loud whistle. They're like a pro women's team.
I gotta ask, are all these reasonable or some of them dumb?
No, they're all pretty reasonable.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll try not to say any dumb ones.
My god, that is so distracting. That's
It's
worse than the dogs.
It's a real nice whistle.
Tweet. We go with this one. Metal sports.
Metal sports?
Yeah.
Metal machines.
There we go. Men. Men's talk.
I wish there
Men's
was.
talk.
You ever thought about having men on this show instead of little boys?
Are you calling me a little boy?
Yeah.
You see his beard, dude? Come on. That's a men's beard.
Yeah, but you shy away from responsibility.
Yeah, it's true. I can't remember the last time I've actually faced responsibility head on. Until it's been like, yeah.
I had this thought this morning. I can't remember the last time I was right about something.
What about the Brampton Beast?
Brampton?
Brampton.
Is it a sex thing?
Yes.
Brampton Beast.
Is it really a sex thing?
No.
Soccer.
Football. But no, minor league baseball.
It is hockey. Minor league hockey.
You're telling me hockey doesn't have anything to do with sex?
Pretty much. I mean, it might. I mean, they do play with sticks.
Yeah.
I don't know any minor league teams.
If you like hockey and sex, call
Well,
in
that's
at
the thing, is you-
619-594-6982.
I know you'd be able to guess like pro teams.
Yeah.
but
Because if I was like, what sport do the New England Patriots
I know,
play?
I get it.
Football.
I get it. I get the reason, alright?
What about
They don't play football, they buy football.
the Biloxi Shuckers?
Shuckers?
Yeah, the Biloxi
Baseball.
Shuckers.
Old-timey baseball.
Yeah, actually, yep. It's baseball. That's a very baseball-y name.
Yeah,
huh?
the Shuckers.
Plus, they're from Biloxi.
It's like handlebar mustaches and like pinstripe uniforms.
Probably.
I'm gonna tape my shorts together.
Okay.
Is that type of baseball where you can just bean people and get them out?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, like you wouldn't bean the batter, but if someone's trying to get at a base, then you can just bean them and they'd get out.
You wouldn't download a car.
I would, yeah, but I would bean a baseball player.
What about the Baltimore Blast?
Baltimore Blast.
Football.
Soccer.
No, soccer.
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 It's a lame enough name that you know it's soccer. Yeah.
Baltimore Blast. Let it rip.
What about the El Paso Chihuahuas?
Baseball.
Baseball, because it's El Paso.
Yeah. That's actually the Padres AA team.
Is it?
Yeah. I think
How
it's
many
AA.
A's are there in baseball?
How many? There's 3.
There's single A, double A, and triple A.
Yeah.
I know somebody that plays minor league, but I don't know which A he's in.
El Paso Chihuahuas are triple A. My bad.
Is triple A worse or better?
No, it's better. Triple A is like the one right before the big leagues.
Okay, the step down.
Yeah. What about the Montgomery Biscuits?
Montgomery, Alabama.
Yes.
They don't play soccer there, so basketball. Yeah.
That would be a minor league baseball team.
I should have said minor league baseball, dude.
I was about to too.
I don't think you were.
What about the Portland Sea Dogs?
They don't play sports in Portland.
Portland Sea Dogs.
Wait, Portland, Oregon, or Portland, Maine?
Oregon.
Basketball.
They don't play sports in Portland.
Is that your answer?
That's another baseball team.
Oh.
What about the? Let's see. The Salem Kaiser Volcanoes.
Wow. Salem witch hunting. Baseball.
Bowling.
Baseball.
Bowling.
Yeah, because it's Massachusetts.
I'm pretty sure bowling is like a single person sport.
You can have a bowling team.
I guess you can, but
what about the Williamsport Crosscutters?
Crosscutters, lacrosse.
Track.
Baseball.
Thought it was lacrosse.
What about the Mobile Bay Bears? Bay Bears is one word.
Mobile,
baseball.
Alabama, baseball.
It is also baseball.
They really like baseball on this list, don't they?
No, I'm just reading off the
you're
baseball
just
list until you guys picked up on that.
Oh.
Yeah, they're minor league basketball teams.
I guess.
Yeah, there are.
Let me look that up because I don't know anything about basketball.
You guys ever?
Yeah, I don't know the names of them.
You guys ever play cricket?
It's called the G League.
Let's see here. Okay, then how about what about the Chicago Mustangs?
I'm gonna guess basketball.
Soccer.
Oh, you're clever.
You think you're so smart just because you have the board?
Yep, pretty much.
I'm gonna have the board one day.
One of these days. What about the Philadelphia Passion?
Sex league.
Philadelphia Passion women's soccer.
I think Ahmad got it right. It's lingerie football.
Oh, shit.
What about the San Diego Seduction?
Lingerie football?
Yes. I just had to read that one because apparently we had a lingerie football team called Seduction that played at the sports arena.
Who would go to that?
I don't know, but they played for exactly one season.
Because no one went.
I feel like probably nobody
Just
went.
a whole bunch of guys in trench coats.
Yeah, it's really really creepy environment, I would think.
Does this have whistles in it?
You want to hear my impression of a guy who goes to those?
Sure. That's pretty good.
Pretty much.
That's what they say. And then maybe their wives.
It's like, honey, I don't want to go. You're going with me.
You're going to the line for
and then the one girl from the office who wants to prove that she's cool with all the guys.
Yeah, it's true. Karen.
She just works with a whole bunch of creeps.
What about the New Orleans Baby Cakes?
Baby Cakes.
Football.
Baseball.
No, baseball.
Baseball. What about the name Baby Cakes? Baby Cakes says baseball though.
It's the South. They don't play anything.
That's true.
It's honestly just baseball.
They got a really creepy logo too, and their jerseys just say apostrophe cakes.
That's pretty great.
Look at this.
The cakes.
That's such a baseball thing to do.
I kind of want one.
What level are they?
Go Cakes. They got their phone number on the top of their website. Oh no, I closed the page.
So why don't we have KCR baseball jerseys? I'd wear those.
That would be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, just like Dixon, then KCR.
That's actually not a bad idea. I kind of like that. What about the Auburn Doubledays? Huh? The Auburn Doubledays.
Basketball. I mean baseball.
Ahmad?
Baseball.
Yes.
All right, guys, I gotta go to work.
All right, dude. I'll catch you later. Have a fantastic day.
You're giving me enough warning here. Okay, hold on.
Hold on, he hasn't played it yet, dude.
I haven't played it. Okay, you can leave.
Is it playing?
Yeah. Ahmad can leave, everybody.
There we go.
Ahmad
My
is
bit
gone.
is here.
Bye, Ahmad.
See you guys.
Bye, bye.
This is still better than talking about dirty dishes in the sink. That was pretty stupid.
Like the theme song to MASH is like the most depressing thing.
It really is.
Bye, Ahmad.
Your radio show is stupid. You get paid to do it. You are awful and I hate you. That's all I got.
You got so much spite in your heart.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an email.
About?
I've been fired. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't.
I wish that'd be
be
awesome.
surprised.
I wish that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I just want to get fired from another job. It'd be pretty great.
Why am I getting emails about the Greyhound?
Wait, you riding a Greyhound?
No.
You riding a Dixie?
Wait, why does
Going on down to
STSU
Dixie?
need my input on something?
You're going on down to Dixie?
Dear students, we are conducting our spring 2018 SDSU travel. Oh, it's the one where they're like, "Are you taking the trolley?" And then you're like, "No." And then they're like, "Are you taking the trolley yet?" And you're like, "No." And they're like, "Can we help you take the trolley?" And you're like, "No."
Like, what can we do to help you take the trolley?
Yeah, because nobody wants to take the stupid trolley.
Because the trolley doesn't exactly work where I'm coming from.
Well,
nor does it work pretty much where anybody's coming from.
Pretty much, because if I were to take the trolley from El Cajon, in fact, I'm gonna get the travel, like the what do you call it?
Like the time or whatever.
Yeah. The transit directions, real quick. Watch this. So if I go to the El Cajon Transit Center, right, and I want directions to, my God, this is unintuitive, to SDSU, right? SDSU,
Yeah.
Diego State University.
Yeah.
Okay. And I want transit options. It would take me 25 minutes to get from the El Cajon Transit Center to SDSU.
How long would it take? How long does it take you to drive there?
It would take me probably 10 minutes to drive there.
You want to take a wild guess on how long it would take me if I took public transportation
2
from San
hours.
Marcos? Hour and 52 minutes.
Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah, because you have to take the bus and stuff.
That's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah. See, because here's the thing, is that the trolley also, right? Because like if you show up on an off time when the trolley's not there, then you got to wait 15 minutes for it. It's not like the subway or whatever where one shows up every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You got to wait 15 minutes for the sucker. And then after that, it's going to be a 25-minute ride and then a walk from, the trolley station to wherever you're going.
Yeah.
Whereas if I drove from my house, let's see if I can pull up my address right here, to my house, right? Yeah. And then just put driving directions, it's a 20-minute drive.
You want to take a guess how long it would take me to walk home?
How long?
13 hours.
That seems reasonable.
No, it's because you can't ride the freeway, so it's 37 miles instead of like 27.
What if you did like the Pioneers?
Just as the crow flies, ride those babies for miles.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit less. I wish I could fly. That'd be pretty cool.
What if it was like a doomsday scenario where all the cars were stopped on one side of the freeway?
Then I'm just walking, walking the freeway.
And you had your trusty hog sidekick Boris.
I always wondered why people in those movies don't just check if the cars still have keys in them.
Right.
So I feel like if they're just stopped, nobody's gonna really take their keys.
Yeah.
Or there's that one person that didn't take their keys. Hey, you got a free car.
True.
That's my thought. I don't really know. But who am I? I'm not an apocalypse survivor.
You know what's gone on too long?
What's up?
The Walking Dead.
Is that still going on?
Yeah.
How many seasons do I have?
8.
Wow.
Something like that.
The Walking Dead.
It's just, and I think we've talked about this before, but every season of that show is exactly the same. At least after, I think after the second season, I don't even remember at this point, but it's just it's always
This is the most general synopsis of an episode ever. A Heap's prisoner makes a discovery. Carol searches for someone in the nearby forest. Rick and Morgan find themselves in the company of strangers. That's season.
Pretty much,
That's season 8, episode 14.
Yeah, they find a new place.
Yeah.
New big bad guy with charismatic quirk shows up, and then that guy destroys the place, or they do it themselves, and then you're questioning who the real monster is the walkers or the people themselves.
The only thing I ever liked from The Walking Dead is that one meme, I guess it is.
Coral.
Yeah, that's the only thing I like from The Walking Dead.
Did you ever watch the spinoff?
No.
Fear the Walking Dead?
No.
Which is a stupid name.
No.
It wasn't bad for a while, because it was the cool part about it was that it showed you the before times.
Yeah.
And then the breakdown, which is always the part of a disaster story that I'm interested in. It's the
seeing the breakdown, yeah.
Yeah, that the hours in just immediately following whatever the disaster was, but nobody ever shows that. So it was cool for a couple seasons, and then they had the whole the military was actually involved, which is so added
an aspect of
it answered some of the questions of why wasn't that happening in the original series, but at the same time then it just took a turn where it just became just
the
regular Walking Dead. However, I do think it's interesting when you get to see San Diego in these like different shows and stuff.
Wait, there is San Diego on this?
Yeah, because they go to Mexico at some point. Like they start in L.A. and then they end up in Mexico on a boat, and then at some point they actually like end up at the border, and they're crossing the border, and the border crossing is presumably San Diego.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess they show like San Ysidro or like
San Ysidro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Blade Runner 2049?
No, I want to see it. I heard it's kind of boring, but I heard it's very visually pleasing.
I got through, I want to say an
I think you might have
hour
told me about this.
and a half of it before I fell asleep on the plane.
Yeah.
But it was like on one of those seat back like screen
Yeah,
displays, so it wasn't like I didn't get to like partake in the stunning visuals of it or whatever. But
yeah, it's
San Diego was in that movie.
I absolutely hate flights.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, you were on that flight.
I freaking hate flights, dude. I refuse. Never mind. I'm not gonna go back there. I have repressed it.
My point being,
I'm
though,
over
that in Blade Runner 2049, which some people got a kick out of, San Diego is essentially a district of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And it's been transformed into a landfill.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of funny because I feel like it would actually. I feel like out of the two cities, San Diego really is the better of the two. Like,
Yeah,
whatever you think or whatever. I just mean like cleanliness wise, all that type of stuff.
By far.
Yeah.
Right? And,
like I don't smell pee when I walk down the streets of San Diego.
See, after I watched that movie, or half of that movie, I've actually finished it by watching the CinemaSins.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad I didn't take the time to watch the rest of it and slept on the plane instead. But the people, I guess like the select few people on Twitter that like the whatever website I was on chose to make an example out of, were very, very high and mighty about like, oh, it looks like they're finally showing San Diego for like, how like they're actually accurately portraying it or whatever.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
I mean,
get out.
Every single city is garbage in its own way.
That's true.
So I mean,
LA just is very garbage.
It's just the only thing I really hate about LA is like it literally just smells like pee wherever you walk. Like I don't know how that's physically possible, but it actually just smells like pee every part of the city, no matter where you go.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
But yeah.
Well, and like in Hollywood, you can be on a street with $1 million homes.
Yeah.
The next one,
it still smells like pee,
trash.
but,
and drug deals going on.
Well, see that part of it's pretty fun. The drug deals just they really get you Jimmy's
like
Russell.
not the
fun drugs.
Not the fun drugs.
Yeah. More like the crack drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're just
about
half the show was just angry, complaining, but that's fine.
That's all right.
That's fine.
All right.
We got our season finale coming up. I don't know when it is. I think it's in 2 weeks, but just keep an eye on Facebook for that.
All right, it's Brett Mackey in the morning.
You know what he said. It's Brett and Mackey in the morning. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you'd like. Although I still haven't been on the Twitter in a while, so whatever. It's not like we only have like 5 followers on there. So yeah, Brett and Mackey in the morning at Brett Mackey. Find us. You can get our full show and replay on YouTube. Just find Brett and Mackey in the morning. And basically what a best of is I take this full show and I boil it down to about 10, 12 minutes of the best stuff. So you don't have to listen to a 2-hour show if you don't want to. You can also now find us on KCR On Demand, which is on Apple Podcasts. So if you have an iPhone, just go to the podcast app and search KCR On Demand or Brett and Mackey in the morning. You'll find us on there. Or even on SoundCloud. You go to the SoundCloud.
Wait, we actually are on SoundCloud.
We are on SoundCloud, yeah.
That's pretty rad.
Brett and Mackey in the morning. Search it or KCR On Demand.
Check out my mixtape.
Yep. You can find him at Sir_Mackey on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, we will be back here at least for the next 2 or maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't really
Same
know.
time, same place, right here on KCR College Radio on Facebook Live. Brett and Mackey in the morning, 10 a.m. You get the whole deal. And
that's about it.
That's about it. That's really like all we are in a nutshell.
Well, I'm actually a Scorpio, but,
Yeah.
It's fine.
Anyway, he's here, Maggie. I think we gotta go. I'm actually hungry. Are you getting
freaking hungry?
I think I'm gonna go get In-N-Out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and go to sleep.
I don't blame you. All right. Well,
all right, man.
Come on in, dude. Rod Serling.
Rod Serling, go ahead and
Take us
take us
away.
away.
This has been a love story about 2 lonely people who found each other in the Twilight Zone.
Thank you for flying Star Tours. Bye-bye.